Welcome back to Steele and Vance. And Lynda, we got a couple of really testy subjects to touch on, because certainly this civic election that is just in front of us, like never before it seems, is one that is really pivotal on crime.
Right, because we've seen stranger attacks. There's 4 a day in Vancouver. We've seen all kinds of vandalism and smashed windows and what have you. The province was asked to do something about prolific offenders by the mayors in BC. They just got a full report, went to the province, and essentially went like, well, you know, the NDP was saying, well, what are we going to do? You know, in fact, you have to hear what the new Attorney General, Murray Rankin, had to say about prolific offenders. Listen to this.
I do not think, Mr. Speaker, that the people of British Columbia believe that arresting and enforcing the law, as the members would seem to suggest is the way to go, is a sufficient. It's a necessary, Mr. Speaker, it's a necessary but not sufficient response to a problem that the member herself acknowledged is extraordinarily complex.
Oh my goodness, did he say arresting people who are committing crimes is not the answer? It is exactly the answer. And I get it. If you are really drug dependent adult, have mental health issues, you need to be treated medically. I think you should be sentenced to treatment. This is just my opinion. I don't think it helps to put a mentally ill person or a drug addict in jail. And you think they're going to come out any better? No. But this report that went to the province, Jody, found that a lot of these people did not have mental health issues, these prolific offenders, that they were getting really sophisticated. They were working in gangs. They knew there were no consequences because it was a catch and release, flip flop, out the door, not going to jail, ha ha, off to do the 50th, 60th crime. And to have the Attorney General say, well, you would suggest that arresting people is the answer to this question? And I'm like, yes,
actually,
that is exactly the answer to this question.
Yeah.
That makes me crazy.
It is rage-inducing.
Yes.
For the regular citizen, I think, Lynda, it's safe to say. I feel you on this one, let me say, and you're very learned on this. I read your column that you wrote 6 months ago for the
one
Orca.
when I was called a fascist?
Oh, but you know what, though? And that's the thing. I think herein lies the issue, is that there's a big fat paintbrush that's trying to swipe across what is the issue at the center of this. The crime, the public safety piece, the catch and release. When somebody who is a known criminal, somebody who is reoffending, violently reoffending, coming at somebody, a young woman trying to get into her apartment, being attacked in Vancouver at 6 p.m., you know, and being attacked, she gets away from that guy, gets outside, he chases after her, takes 6 bystanders to pull him off of her, put him to the ground, and
guess what happened?
He was
released. Here's the thing. Kennedy Stewart, who was the mayor of Vancouver, who wants to be the mayor of Vancouver again, said it's poor bashing to suggest that we should deal more stringently with these people who are committing egregious crimes and violent crimes. And I'm saying nobody wants to bash poor people.
No.
And we have a recognition that we have a drug problem in BC, especially in Vancouver, and we have a mental health problem. We need more resources 100%. But it is not poor bashing, and that is a divisive thing.
Right.
To say that
big
average people in Vancouver, whoa, so you were thrown to the ground, Jody Vance? Oh, well, that's poor bashing if you think this guy should be arrested. That's ridiculous.
And what about the guy that was breaking and entering in Point Grey and grabbed the keys to the car? The people came home and went, oh my gosh, our car keys are gone, our car's gone. Found the guy sitting in their car, it's stalled. They arrested him in the car that he stole.
And he was released. Right. Can we just bring in the segment that we love the most?
Okay, let's do it.
What the hell is wrong with people? Because this is one of our favorite segments. I just about lost it because it's not just stranger attacks, which are horrifying, but there's this random expensive violence where they're going after businesses and also monuments now. The Vancouver police put out a video asking for help in identifying the suspects, the idiots
videotaping
who went to Jackpool Plaza and smashed the hell out of the Olympic Cauldron
and watch the way they
away.
skip away. Watch, Lynda, how they skip away. Okay, so as a mother of a teenager, I'm looking at this. Somebody's recording it for the Instagram. It's like, okay, buddy, let's go. That skippity doo-dah, hoppity hippity.
What kind of a jackass?
These are young people.
A weapon to smash to what end? So this is what it actually looks like now. There was what was it? $10,000 damage. This is from James Silbowski on
We love
Twitter.
James. Hi, Seaball.
So they did a ton of damage, smash in the glass, and it was specialized glass. Today we have plywood because we are, you know, a city. I was going to say we're the city of champions. That's
we
Edmonton.
can't have nice things. We can't. Oh, right. Yeah. We're in no fun city, Vancouver, where we can't have nice things, which people have come to say all too regularly. Something needs to give. They're just this over and over. Every week we've done this show only. This is our 5th episode of Steel and Vans, and every week we have talked about broken windows, graffiti, smashed random acts of violence. Like, there is a significant problem here. So the people that want to go all the way to the other side and say, you guys are poor bashing, no, we are not. We are shining light on an issue that affects all citizens in
and you just
the
said the
province's
key thing.
biggest city.
All citizens. We need to care about people who are disadvantaged, who are living below the poverty line, who have drug issues, who have mental health issues. But we also need to care about average citizens and businesses who are seeing crazy losses out of just random nasty BS violence that has no reason other than I'm an angry man or woman or whatever, and I'm
born and raised Vancouverite. So, like, have spent decades living here, and I have never locked my door while at home.
Really?
And I lock my door. I'm now thinking about where I put my purse and keys down when I walk into my house. And I
because
don't
you
have a
had
fancy
your
house.
purse stolen right out of your front porch.
We had a patio party before COVID, and somebody said, "Oh, I hear them on the patio." Opened the front. I was standing in the kitchen. Opened the front door, grabbed my bag, and I was like,
"Not okay."
That's what we're doing now.
Not okay.
I don't like it.
Coming up next on Steel and Vans, rise of crime, obviously, a huge issue in this year's municipal election. But a lot of voters say there's too many parties running, there's too many candidates to choose from. Is it time to bring back wards? We're talking about that next.